Hello everyone and welcome into another exciting playoff race here for the FRR Racing Series. We are coming to you live from Bristol Motor Speedway, where Field Filler has got the pole for tonight, followed by Mini Golf. Starting third is going to be Shovelhead, fourth will be True Death, fifth will be Bam Bam Twitch. Starting sixth is going to be the number 20 car of Mac Attack. Starting seventh is going to be Dan the Man. 8th will be Mucka, 9th will be Pittman, and rounding out your top 10 will be MFF Typical. And once again, we're going to be here at Bristol tonight on race number 4 of the 2022 FRR playoffs. 3 names that you're missing there in that top 10 that we've seen this season are going to be FRR Far Forever, Flash 9, and that man Perky. Those are your top 3 in points, and all 3 of them are taking the week off. So this is going to be a huge points night for everyone else in the field, trying to get as many stage points, race points as they can to catch back up and get up there in that top 4 in points as we try to race for Phoenix tonight. Joined in the booth with me through all the playoffs so far this year has been G Patrow, and welcome back to Sniper. He had to take a week off, so Sniper's back, and that's quick, so we're going to join on in. Welcome in, boys. You guys ready for a good night tonight?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I think everybody got invites.
Can I get another one?
Yeah.
I accidentally hopped in. Oh, never mind. I got one.
Should be some tight racing tonight here at Bristol.
As we're jumping in here to see what is going on in this 250 lap event here in the Bass Pro Shops NRA Night Race 250. Woo! I love Bristol. I love the dark night racing. And I love when these guys are fast. And I know these guys got some fast hot rods underneath them tonight. So you got Field Filler out front. You've got Mini Golf running second right behind him. You've got Shovelhead in the blue car running third, trying to get underneath his teammate True Death. True Death in that outside lane with his other teammate Twitch right behind him. Field Filler out front, where we've seen him a lot this season on these short tracks, and he is the defending winner here at Bristol, where he got his first win of the season. And Mini Golf running there second. Shovelhead worked his way up to third. True Death fourth. Twitch back to fifth. Dan the Man 6th, Mucka 7th, Mac Attack in 8th, but under pressure from Pittman. Pittman trying to get underneath him, get that 8th position from him. And we got KB Showtime running 9th. That is, who's the 13? Mad Mopar, running 10th.
Oh my
MFF
goodness.
Typical in 11th, and that's PG King in 12th. We only got 12 cars here tonight. So Field Filler and Mini Golf starting to stretch it out up here up front with those 3 RCR boys, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, with Dan the Man rolling out that 6th position in the 6th car. Which last night in the NASCAR race, that 6th car had a great showing with Keselowski. I was very impressed with those RFK cars last night at Bristol.
Got by Shovel on the inside.
Oh, True got by him, Bam Bam got by him, and here comes Dan the Man underneath Shovel.
It looks like there was a little contact between Shovel and Twitch when Twitch was getting around him, but I'm riding on with Shovel, and Shovel's getting there hotter, but he does not have the runoff like the rest of the guys in the field.
That is quite all right. Here in this stage, I believe they only have to pit 1 time, so you're going to split this sucker in half.
I don't believe tires will be an issue like the Cup race, not in real life last night, but let's see. I think this is going to be a good race. As It looks like the front four are starting to pull away as the teammates of True and Twitch are pulling away from their teammate of Shovel.
All right, they're rolling lap 12 of 62 in this first stage. And they just click them off here super quick, one after another. I mean, this race takes no time when it's green flag. So you've got True Death and Bam Bam running hard for third and fourth. Bam Bam taking a peek to the outside of True Death, not able to make it work. Looking to the inside, just wants to get around, and Bam Bam knows he has a faster car. He's just trying to get it out in front of him. And Mini Golf has caught back up to the back bumper, field filler. Mini Golf, somebody we have not talked about this entire season, running up here in the top 5. It looks as though MFF Typical in danger of going a lap down early in this race. He seems to be, field filler seems to be catching him quickly. Oh, looks like we are under caution here. We are. There is a manual caution here. Looks like Mad Mopar and KB Showtime may have been involved in that.
Yeah, you have damage on the 13 and the 22. I don't see much damage on the 48, but there is damage on the 13 and the 22. As Mopar is hitting KB on my screen.
Yeah, I just saw that as well.
There is no love lost between those two, I promise you that.
As it is pit time. Now, could we see some strategy? Is someone only taking 2, or is everyone taking 4?
I think you can make it to the end from here. I would take 4.
4 in fuel?
How much fuel? Yeah, that's the next question. How much fuel do you take?
Whatever it says will get me to the end of this stage. Because you've got your top. You've got your top.
Wait, the field get a speeding penalty?
You've got your top 3 in points not making it to the race tonight. So.
Niner, I think we got some development, as I believe Field has a speeding penalty because he is not off pit. He's coming off pit road now.
Oh no!
Disaster for the leader.
Oh no!
Disaster for the leader. And now the leader is Mini Golf with True Death, Shovel, Twitch, Dan the Man, Mucka. I mean, this is. It's early in this race, but.
Mini Golf dropped out of the playoffs last week by points. Looks like he's going to do what they've been doing in NASCAR and try to get one of these non-playoff drivers to win a race tonight. Mini Golf going to hold on to that front spot as much as he can tonight.
That's a heartbreaker for that 5. That 5 is quick, but like it is early in this race.
And we are going green.
A beautiful start for the 32.
Great start for Mini Golf as he got a good jump on that. Shovelhead be able to go with him. Shovelhead up to second. Mini Golf stretching the lead out just a little bit. Shovelhead going to try to close up on him going in the corner. Mini Golf likes that bottom lane. Shovelhead likes the top, knowing that that top lane does not wear tires as much as that bottom lane does.
Twitch is 2/3, and he is he's looking to get. He knows he's got a car to get around Shovel. He's already done it, and he's looking to do it again and be able to battle with Mini Golf.
We got Golf Pro out front, pulling away from Shovelhead. Shovelhead in second. His teammate Twitch all over the back of him in third. True Death running fourth, and Mucka running fifth. Golf Pro in that Mustang, able to drive away from the Chevy of Shovelhead. Not able to catch back up to his bumper. Mini Golf has got him a hot rod of a Mustang tonight. He is driving away from those Chevrolets, boy. I have never seen this out of Mini Golf before. This is fantastic to watch. Mini Golf out here pulling away in the lead of the FRR playoff race.
There was just contact between the 41 and the 5. That contact sent field filler all the way down to the inside wall.
Still early in this race.
I don't want to say this, but I mean it's kind of looking like that 8 is holding up the field.
Twitch now trying to look to the inside of the shovel.
Twitch going to the inside of Shovel for second. He gets it.
True
Death going with him, and he's bringing Mucka along for the ride. Shovelhead about to be freight trained on the inside.
Little rubber dub going on. Ooh, oh! 6 in the wall, 2 in the wall.
Caution is out. Caution should be out.
Those old drivers are still going.
Well, yeah, no caution.
As the sponsor of this race tonight is Bass Pro Shops, and Twitch is looking to reel in the largemouth bass of mini golf.
Oh, is he? He's a largemouth bass of mini golf.
I mean,
I'm not sure the mini golf would like you saying that. That's not very nice, but yes, I got you.
You look at the front of the Ford, and it's got a larger grill, so large mouth.
Okay, I like how you cleaned that up a little bit. Now, Twitch, once able to get around Shovelhead, has definitely reeled in the largemouth bass of mini golf. I'm gonna let him know that was you that said that, bro. That was all sniper right there. Oh my gosh, Minnie, don't be mad at me, Mr. Golf Pro, sir. All right, Twitch all over the back of Golf. Twitch is going to take the lead here very soon. He's looking. He is there all over Golf Pro.
He's going fishing.
Twitch is done fishing. He's reeled it in. Now time to cast the net. Oh, Twitch. Oh, not able to do it. He's trying to get him coming low off the corner, and he's going to get him. Nope, not going to get him. He looked like he was going to get him right there.
He's being really patient and not taking these large runs and possibly forcing it too wide and allowing his teammate at True to catch him. And
I was going to say, he better hurry up and reel him in before his line breaks. And that fish gets away. Twitch's nose on the outside. Mini Golf puts him up into the wall. Twitch had the run. Mini Golf didn't see him and just went up and walled his booty.
With the tail slap.
You just passed him on the outside.
Oh, and Twitch gets him on the outside. Oh, Twitch to the lead. Able to make the clean pass on the outside of Golf Pro.
As he pulls away. He's pulling away.
Oh, he's definitely going to pull away now that he got around Golf Pro. And here comes True.
RCR 1-2, way better than where they finished last night. Can they stay 1-2 right now?
So Bam Bam pulling away in the lead and pulling away from his teammate True Death.
44 laps in.
Or is that
We have
true?
19 to
true
go.
Reeling him in. It just looks like True's getting ever so slightly closer to that 7.
As we have Mad Mopar on pit road.
Field filler able to bounce back right now in 8th after his speeding penalty.
And Shovelhead in 7th.
Well, I see no movement on that 13, so I'm going to take the safe assumption that the damage to the 13
has put him out of the race. That is the top 4 in points right now, not in this field. Huge shakeup going to happen tonight in the points. Huge shakeup.
He could not pass the damaged vehicle policy. Had too many panels off that car, so Mopar's race is done. As Mucka is looking underneath mini golf,
and he's trying to bring his teammate Dan the Man with him, and they're trying to bring their other teammate Typical with them. That is all 4 of the Penske cars.
32 slides off, breathes in the wall.
Oh, Dan the Man rolls him in the well. Mucka gets him, and Dan the Man finishes him. As Typical gets by as well. Golf Pro having a bad corner with the Penske boys. Open field up into the side of Shovelhead.
His shovel has dropped like a rock.
Pittman got by Shovel as well.
Yeah, and True Death starting to reel in the 7 car of Bam Bam. The 48 and the 41 not having any. Not having any fun.
Yeah, his Twitch is pulling away from the 3.
Mucka and Dan the Man are fighting hard for 3rd and 4th. As we have 7 laps remaining in stage number 1. Dan the Man able to get around Mucka. Typical dropping a spot in the mini golf.
And Field Filler still trying to bounce back from his penalty, trying to catch them.
Twitch
has
has
Twitch had
5 laps to go, 5.5 laps to go. Here we go. Come around to get 5 to go here. In
He has
stage
a half straightaway lead.
1.
He has a half straightaway lead over True Death and over a straightaway lead over 3rd place of, I believe that is Dan the Man.
No.
So Chevy's showing their might tonight.
They are.
Especially the RCR crew. So it is
We have 2 to go. Twitch looking to pick up stage win number 3 on the season. One lap to go here in stage number 1. As we've got Twitch leading, True Death in 2nd, Dan the Man running 3rd, Mucka running 4th. Coming around turn 4, your winner, stage 1, going to be Bam Bam Twitch.
Everyone, get your
the
clubs
man
out.
coming in 3rd. Mucka 4th, Typical 5th. I believe that was Mini Golf in 6th. Field Filler 7th. Pittman 8th. Shovelhead 9th. And Mac Attack in 10th. As we get ready for stage 2 here.
No, Niner, I'm pretty sure you've seen the Flintstones, but
How do you think I came up with the name Bam Bam?
you remember the dinosaur named Dino?
Yeah.
Like kind of like dog. Well, they put Dino underneath the hood of that number 7 because he is yabba dabba doing.
Oh my God. That 7 is he at the beginning of this season. He did not pass you without going bam 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 against your car. So that's where Bam Bam Twitch came from. Because he used to just be Twitch It's Zane 7, and now it's he wanted a new name, and I was like Bam Bam. Bam Bam. That's all I could think of when I think of him. Bam Bam. Bam Bam. Bam Bam. But Bam Bam out there showing these old boys how to run tonight. Starting to pull away a little bit from True Death. You got Typical underneath Mucka for 3rd. Field up to 5th.
Mini Golf in 6th, Pittman in 7th.
Yep, Dan the Man 8th, Shovel 9th, Mac Attack 10th, and KB Showtime in 11th. And BG King running 12th, and Mad Mopar out of this race in 13th in the 13 car.
How ironic. As Field wants to get around Typical. As Mucka tapped the wall, he allows the 22 to close back up onto his bumper, but those two are teammates. As 22 wants to get a run on the 2, but he just cannot find a way around that 2. As now the 22 tags the wall on exit.
Well, the 32 has to win this race tonight to keep the streak of SHR's playoffs alive. He is the only SHR car in the field besides the 41, and SHR has yet to lose a playoff race this season. So if they want to keep that alive, Mini Golf is their hope tonight to try to keep the SHR winning streak alive in the playoffs.
2's in the wall, 2 is the 22.
2 is in the walls, 22 is going to get around him, 5 is going to get a good run on him.
Well, as you just said, the 41 has backed out of the race. So, the only Haas car out there
Haas
is
car
the
left
32.
is the 32 car.
And, wherever you see Mucka, you see Field Filler. And wherever you see Field Filler, you see Mucka, because they're right near each other. And
it's
God darn it, if they don't have an identical car. Black and yellow.
It's been that way since the drop of the green flag at Daytona. And here we are, 29 races in, and they are still nose to tail.
That 5 is one. Oh, the 22! The 2 is the wall! As they stay side by side, the 2 and the 22, the teammates. That is a lot, but Field is helping out Mucka. That is one of our main rivalries. And, the 2 hits the wall again as the 5 goes under. As now Mucka loses position to Field Filler, and as Gosh darn, man, the race is so good. I wish I was out there with them.
Me too.
As the 7 holding a steady lead over the 3 as they're pulling away from the field. That tonight has predominantly has been RCR 1-2.
It has. And that Twitch kid, man, he's due for a win. He's been running well most of this back half of the season.
He's the youngin.
He is.
So.
You know, he's just trying to get this race over quickly because he has a bedtime. So the faster it gets over, the faster he can go to bed.
Yeah, he's got school tomorrow.
Yep.
I mean, I as well, but mine's a little more serious.
High school is serious, Sniper. It's more serious than college.
You have to pay to go to college, okay? No, but yes, you do need a high school education, depending on whatever job you're going into.
Shoot, you need a high school diploma to work at McDonald's these days.
Man, you gotta get a high school diploma to make $18 an hour. Man. That's how much they're charging in McDonald's around me. $18 for an hour.
Oh man, ours is only $7.75. All right. Riding along with Pittman here, running in 8th. These guys starting to get a little single file straightened out. You got Twitch in 1st, True Death in 2nd, MFF Typical running 3rd, Field Filler in 4th, but not trying to stay there. He's looking under Typical.
Oh, Typical in the wall. Man, the amount of times I've seen some of these guys get in the wall, it'd be like they're racing at Darlington.
Looks like a lot of them are getting loose coming off of turn 2 and turn 4.
Oh, well, 100%. It is. That is probably one of the, after your tires get worn down a while, you get loose. And,
I can tell you one car that does not get loose in the entire run of fuel, and that is this 7 car.
Oh, that 7 car.
That 7 car does not get loose until about 3 laps left of fuel in the tank.
He is I've raced with him. He is a short track whiz whenever I'm racing with him, so I'm sure of it. He is.
Yes, I interviewed Twitch earlier this week. We'll be playing that interview next week in the pre-race. Pretty much rookie of the year solidified here with Twitch. I mean, there's still a couple other candidates, but I'm pretty sure it's going to end up being Twitch at the end of the season. And so I was asking him which one of the races coming up that he had circled that he thinks he can win. He had 3 of them, but you will never guess the one he has circled as an absolute 100% I'm going to win this race.
This one.
No. Is it this one?
It is Texas. He thinks that his car is the best at Texas, and that is next week. So, short track kid that he is thinks his best car's on a mile and a half.
22. What?
And
there goes Field Filler right by him.
Yeah, move Field Filler up to 3rd.
Oh, is that Pittman all the way down on the apron?
It was.
Did he get loose or did he hit the wall?
I wasn't paying much attention. I'm sorry.
They do not have to pit in this stage.
They do not. What?
No, they are 1 lap to the good in this stage.
Wow.
No,
so
they have to save 1 lap of fuel.
So no mandatory pits this stage?
Nope.
Nope.
What?
And then in stage 3 they have to pit twice.
Which of course that is the long stage, so.
So the top 5, we have Bam Bam Twitch in first, Trudeath in second, Field Filler third, MFF Typical in fourth, and Mucka is running fifth.
As Bam Bam Twitch is starting to pull away from his teammate.
Yeah,
the
true. Yeah. Yep. Mucka's starting to reel in that 22 though.
It's another teammate battle, so I mean. No, but I like to see barely any cautions. It's green and clean so far.
Shovelhead and Pittman able to get around mini golf. We have 20 to go. Excuse me, 19 to go. Now 18 to go. Catching up here.
That 22 is all over the back end of the 5. And Mucka is right behind the 22.
That 22 car all over the back of that ChevyGoods.com Chevrolet of field filler.
Mucka was right behind Field Filler and Typical.
Yeah, he got loose.
Typical going to the inside of Field Filler for third. They're side by side, going into one.
Oh, they make contact.
Oh, no, Typical into the side of the 5 car.
It looked like the 5 may have came down and tapped the 22.
I wonder if he knew if he was there or not.
Oh, trust me, when you're running a track like Bristol,
we've got 10 to go.
Your eyes are in the mirror and you're looking around as much as possible. You're making sure that you have no one near you. Because when you are getting pressured, it is easy to make a mistake, but it's also easy to make a mistake when you have zero clue where that other driver is. As the 22, great run, shot out of a cannon, and he taps the 5.
As Twitch comes around to get 6 to go.
As they're running 2 significantly different lines, it looks like the 5 is arcing, it is going low, diamonding it, as Typical is running a more of a crossover line here.
Gonna keep our eye on the 7 car as we're worried about fuel here.
Oh.
Three to go.
I can tell you right now, field filler is 2 to the good.
Mm-hmm. Two to go here in stage number 2. Where Bam Bam looking to pick up his 2nd stage of the night. All right, white flag is out here in stage number 2. Bam Bam Twitch going to be your stage 2 winner.
Get the double club.
True Death finishing 2nd. Looks like Field Filler 3rd, the 22 4th.
Man, the way this kid's running, he's looking like Ty Gibbs right now.
Yeah, and the man gets 5th.
Shovelhead 7th. Pittman 8th. Mini Golf 9th and KB Showtime 10th. As we get to the start of stage numero 3.
Green flag out for stage 3.
Does anyone have anything for the 7 car?
Side by side for the lead. True with a power move on the outside takes the lead.
He does. True Death to the lead. Put Twitch back to 2nd. Field Filler 3rd.
I can tell you, running in practice, those top 3 cars had the best cars in practice.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and we have 118 to go here in stage number 3.
With it being stage 3, I mean, Niner and Patrell, I gotta ask you guys, who's your pick to win the race?
My pick to win this race here at the Bristol NHRA night race, Bass Pro Shops, whatever, 250. None other than Mr. Rattle his cage himself, the 3 car of True Death.
Petrel, who is your pick to win this race?
Well, I was gonna go with the 3-car, but
So we got. I mean, you can still stick with the 3-car. We've seen multiple broadcasters pick the same driver.
We'd like you to pick another car.
yeah, I will pick somebody else. I do like what Field Filler has been doing. He got that penalty early and made his way back up to the front.
The 5-car, not a bad pick.
He just let Typical go, so he's probably saving his stuff right now.
Well, I gotta go with the guy with the Dino underneath the hood, the Bam Bam Twitch. Gotta go with the youngin. On this chick.
So we've got Dan picking True Death, GP picking the 5-car of Field Filler, and Sniper sticking with the youngins, going with old Bam Bam Twitch for the win tonight.
And he hits the wall.
As Bam Bam's the wall.
If the announcer's curse to Bam Bam is not true, it sure is in effect whenever I pick him.
Another young guy in this race running third.
MFF typical, yeah. 17 years of age, running there in that 22 car.
I started racing against him on here when he was 15.
Yeah, he's only gotten better.
Bam Bam all over the back end of True Death. Typical in third, running them. He's actually catching both of them, both the 2 leaders.
Yeah, now we have a 3-car battle for the lead as they've pulled away from Field Filler as Mucker rolls in at 5th with Dan the Man, Shovel, KB, Showtime, Pittman, and Mini Golf. I don't know, top 10. But we have a 3-car battle with the teammates of the 3 and the 7. And the Ford Penske AAA Auto Care number 22 of MFF typical in the 22.
Question is right now, who's holding back some of their stuff, trying to save it for later?
It's typical, goes inside of Twitch. I mean, I believe Field could be Field is a well-known guy for not just saving his fuel, but he saves his tires and he makes sure that they can last till the end. So I mean, that would be an obvious pick, but I mean, you gotta think there has to be someone else pulling off that strategy. Maybe they may not be one of the front runners, but looking for a surprise win. I mean, field pit strategy is a massive key in racing, but
that will definitely come into play here.
Absolutely, especially like when you pit and who you pit with. It's typical up in the wall, but yeah, it's going to come down to who's going to pit with who, when are they going to pit, are you going to stay out longer, but you also have to make sure that you pit twice, at least twice before lap 10, where lap 10 is your cutoff. As I do not believe you really are going to.
This race for the lead is heating up. Bam Bam Twitch all over the back of True Death, and Typical all over the back of Bam Bam. These front three really dicing it out for the lead right now.
It looks like Twitch is getting that second win, looking to get over the 3 as the 22. He's snagging the wall just very lightly off corners. I don't know if he's just getting too close to the wall or if he's getting tight. I mean, but he's staying up with the front 2, and the front 2 that's RCR being represented. So you have the veteran on the 3 of True Death, and you have the. I'm sure if he wins this race, he got that Rookie of the Year locked up. Of Twitch is Twitch and the 3 make contact.
And Twitch drops back to 3rd with that.
Yep, that left Typical right by him.
Yep.
And that's something you really never want to see between teammates is contact, but at Bristol, at short tracks, it's going to happen. But Twitch making wasting no time being able to get right back up with Typical and True Death. As Typical looking underneath the 3, the American Ethanol number 3 is you got Ethanol, you got
AAA,
and you got Agriculture
Brant
Company.
Agriculture. Here goes Brant underneath. Oh, underneath American Ethanol of True Death. Put Twitch back up to 2nd. And he's got a side set on MFF Typical in that 22 AAA car. It's going to be hard to beat that 22. It always is, man. That 22 at Bristol is something else. Future Hall of Famer Joey Logano has wheeled that car to many a victory here at Bristol. Future first ballot Hall of Famer Joey Logano.
Yeah, they couldn't help him from having car issues last night. Sorry. As the 7 looking to get on the outside.
Oh, Typical gets the 7, gets underneath him. Oh, man.
Jinkies.
Now this first round of green flag pit stops coming up. You can split this stage evenly, or you can try to run long in the first 2 stages and have a short run in your 3rd.
I believe you have to pit at least twice in this final stage.
You do, but you cannot pit with less than 10 to go.
Yeah, that is one of the main rules.
We got lap traffic coming up.
That is KB Showtime.
Let's see if lap traffic plays a role here.
Well, there are some people in this league that remind you of Ryan Newman. And this is one of them.
Who, the 22?
No. Nothing against the old 48 car. He is a great racer, but he is hard to pass, whether it is for first place, last place, or putting him a lap down.
Oh, so he sometimes drives like you. Great to know it. Ah.
I learned from the best.
As a mini golf pro, he is on pit road. As
Typical goes
God!
way low. Twitch able to take advantage. On the outside, Twitch dives it low to take the lead and put a lap car between him and... Oh, man, Typical.
They're
Typical able to get underneath them as well.
Contact.
Contact between the leaders. Contact between the leaders, ladies and gentlemen.
And True Death got by the left.
And let me tell you,
True
these guys don't race each other. These guys don't race each other different if you're in the playoffs or if you're not in the playoffs. Like Typical, not in the playoffs. Bam Bam, deep in the playoffs.
Mini golf coming off
and they
the
are
road.
racing each other like it's the last lap for the championship.
I mean, these are the two youngest guys. This is as the 22 hits the wall. That 32, he has fresh tires and he is coming. That Stuart Haas racing entry in 32, he wants to get a lap back, and he's got a car. He was as Twitch
Bam Bam coming into the pits.
And the 22 is into the wall, letting the lap car go.
So put your leader Bam Bam on pit road.
Well, no longer leader. As your leader of the 22 of Typical, he puts him. There's one lap down. Will he be able to put him down?
You do go 2 laps down when you pit here.
And there's 2. He just now put him down 2. So as he hits pit road,
Typical going to pit road.
This actually might really help out Twitch. With Twitch where he pitted, where and when he pitted, this actually might give him a big enough gap over that 22. As he had already gained 1 back.
That puts Field Filler now in the lead. Mucka in second, Danaman third, Pittman fourth, Typical in fifth, as Field Filler now going to the pits.
I'm watching along, I'm riding along with Twitch to see where he and Typical come out, and he has passed Typical, so now put Twitch in front of Typical by a straightaway.
And True Death got by Typical as well.
So put that 22 pitted,
Your current leader, 48, KB Showtime in that 48 Hendrick Chevrolet. As Pittman was the leader before he went in the pits.
as the 22 has, now True Death is ahead of him as Mac Attack is in front of True, so I mean...
Mac's 1 lap down.
Yeah, so that gives a bumper between...
The 48 car still your leader.
The 48 car is going to the pits now.
As he speaks, as the 48 is in his pit stall. So, oh, big race in between the 3. As they've caught the 7. Is there a problem with the 7? Oh, the 7 is pitting. Oh.
He's getting his pits out of the way.
I know what
he's pulling a farm. He's pulling a farm. He's getting his pit stop out of the way while he's still got fresh tires. This is going to be a gas and go right here.
He is being smart with his strategy, and he's going to be coming out anytime soon unless he messed up this pit. I don't believe he did.
Typical is going underneath True Death for the lead.
As here comes the 7. The 7 is exiting. As you have Shovel, Mucka, KB, Dan the Man. He's going to be racing with 4 guys. This is incredible. I mean, we've seen FRR pull this move off so many times this year.
Yeah, we've seen Flash pull it off a couple times, but we have yet to see anyone else try it. This is going to be a first time seeing someone else try the old Flash and Favre move. We're going to name it the Flash and Dash.
That's
kind of what they do, that the fresh tires going in pit road get that second pit stop out of their way. Puts him back in traffic for the first time tonight.
As the 22 has help from the 20, keeping no, is the 20 a lap down, or is the 20 actually racing for position?
20 is a lap down.
But he does have fresh tires.
He is running in 9th position.
Has fresh tires. Okay, just wanted to clear that up, because with him having fresh tires, that he's holding that 3 up. But he's also pulling away from the 3 now, so I mean, it is that gives the 22 a half a straightaway lead over the 3. As Mucka and Twitch made small contact as now Twitch looking to pass his teammate a Shovel. A Shovel hits the wall as well. Shovel in the wall again. As KB passes Mucka. KB looking to go underneath Shovel. This is just racing in the back of the pack, and it's there is no love lost going here at the last Great Coliseum.
There's not, as typical, is stretching his lead out on True Death. With 51 laps to go here.
And just remember, everybody else has to pit one more time.
Bam Bam has done.
Already has his out of the way.
So is Bam Bam good on fuel?
Yep.
So it is all going to be, can he gain enough time on the leader of typical, and will he be able, and how big of a gap is he going to have over typical? That is going to be the big question. How big of a gap? Because we know in real life, tires really do not play a factor. In the game, these tires can play a factor depending on how old they are.
So the running order as of right now, you got Typical in first, True Death in second, Field Filler third, Mucka fourth, and Shovelhead rounding out the top 5.
Dan the Man running 6th. You've got Pittman running 7th. I believe it is going to be Twitch in 8th. KB Showtime in 9th, and Mac Attack in 10th.
KB Showtime just came off of pit road, just to let everybody know. So he has made his second pit stop.
As after contact earlier, the 2 was able to get around the 6 and the 8. As now the 6 is the 8 is under attack from the 6, and the 11 is joining in on that battle as the 6 looks to go underneath the 8. Dan the Man underneath Shovel. Shovel hits the wall. Shovel makes sure he doesn't hit Dan the Man. As Pittman he wants to say hi, hello, I'm here, I'm still here, I'm in that FedEx car. white, purple, and orange. I'm here.
Pittman looking to make it 3 wide. Who's that battle out here? Let's see. Shovel able to maintain that position on the outside.
As Bam Bam closing in on field filler. As the 7 is around the 5. The 5 looked like he just let someone go. Not trying to battle there.
37 laps remaining here in the final stage of this race.
As whoa,
Shovelhead gets loose. Shovelhead put him back 2 spots.
Mini golf on pit road.
The 7 car reeling in that 3.
As Shovel coming down pit road as well. I was riding along with Typical, and as I looked back, I saw the 32 go to pit, and he swerved back up towards the track, just hit the pits wrong, and he there was almost an accident there. But great handling and great eye of the drivers tonight, avoiding him and making sure there was no caution, as we have only had 1 caution so far than the stage breaks. Clean and green so far.
Twitch making a move underneath True Death as True Death hits pit road.
Pittman down pit road.
I was gonna say I saw Pittman on pit road. So it looks like everybody making their second pit stops now.
Typical has over a straightaway lead over Twitch. So I believe he has Twitch so far 1 lap down. So as you have Shovel closing in on the back of Typical.
Shovel with fresh tires. Typical still has yet to make his second pit stop.
The top 5 as of right now. Typical is first, Field Filler second, Mucka third, and the Man fourth, and Mac Attack in fifth.
And I do not believe any of them have made their second stop so far. So I believe that is correct, and that puts Bam Bam 6th, only 1 lap down. I do not believe Typical was able to put him down too.
Bam Bam is 5th, 1 lap down, as the other cars are making pit stops.
And as these cars make pit stops, the way it's going to circle around, Pittman will circle around in 2nd place. Excuse me, in 3rd place. Once these green flag stops circle out.
It's Pittman going around the 22. That's just showing. Oh, and the 22 hits the wall.
As we have 24 laps to go. Typical got to make this pit stop.
So does Field Filler and Mucka and Mac Attack.
And the 6 dives it below, and 6 gets around the 22. This is
Field Filler going in, make his pit stop.
So the 5 car making his final stop of the night.
I want to say this is definitely here in the 22, him staying out this long, but We just saw what fresh tires can do to older tires. I mean, Bam Bam, he's going after this pit cycle. He will have the oldest tires. Will that affect him, or will he be able to have a big enough gap that it's not going to harm him?
Depends on if he has Shovel or True Death a lap down or not. If True Death is not a lap down to Twitch, then Twitch is going to be a sitting duck because True Death is very close to right behind him. There's 20 laps to go, and the 22 still not taking his pit stop.
I'm taking a look at Field Filter's stream. He came out of the pits in fifth, and he is behind Bam Bam Twitch.
So Field is behind Bam Bam Twitch.
And where is True Death?
Not listed.
Oh.
So is he
out of the
ahead?
guys that
so
made
he's ahead of Twitch.
the guys that have made pit stops, Bam Bam is fourth, Field Filter fifth, Shovel is sixth, and Pittman is seventh. The top three are one lap ahead of everybody that's pitted.
And that's typical.
It just says from third down, so that's Mac Attack in third.
No, it is. No, True is not ahead of them. True is behind them, as the top five is typical Mucka, Mac Attack, Bam Bam, and Field.
And then Shovel and Pittman, 6 and 7.
Typical making his pit.
Typical making his pit stop.
Field Filler on the fresher tires, chasing down Bam Bam. I see him now. He is within a straightaway of Bam Bam.
And he is closing rapidly.
Fast. Not what Bam Bam wanted to see.
As I'm watching along, and yeah, True is.
As we're coming down to 11 to go.
Niner True is in danger of being lapped by Bam Bam.
He just got around Bam Bam. He just got around Bam Bam. Yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
All right, 10 to go.
As the 22 comes out, he is third. He just went fuel and go. He took no tires. Typical is ahead of Bam Bam.
Mucka on pit road.
Put Typical up to second. 3 seconds behind Mac Attack. 8.2 ahead of Bam Bam. And Mac Attack on pit. Typical is now your leader. Field around Bam Bam. Did Typical just pull off the heist of the century? Not really. He has had a fast car. He has had a dominant car. Oh, race.
Field Filler has to chase down Typical now.
With 6 to go, coming to 5 to go.
Yep.
And he is 7.2 seconds ahead. That is Field is 7 seconds behind. Coming to 5 to go. I do not believe that they will be able to catch Typical. It looks like that 22. So far right now, no mistakes out of this 22. He just took 4 to go. He's coming around to take 3 to go. Taking 3 to go. That AAA Auto Care. Number 22, he's looking to take it to victory lane. As we are at 2 to... are we at 1 or are we at 2?
We're at 2. Here we go.
We're at 2.
Coming around to get 1 to go.
Coming around to take the white flag.
1 lap to go here for MFF Typical.
As pit strategy pays off, your winner of the Bass Pro Shops NRA Night Race 250 is MFF Typical 30
Typical
in the 22.
What a race.
That was what a race.
A lot of different pit strategies.
And the gas and go pays off. As
well, last night 2 tires paid off.
Yeah, tonight no tires. As your top 10 running order goes Typical, Field Filler, Bam Bam Twitch, Mucka, Pittman, Dan the Man, Shovel, True Death, Mini Golf, and rounding out the top 10 is Mac Attack.
With the 48 car finishing 11th, the 41 car 12th, and Mad Mopar finishing 13th.
206 laps down. No, great race by these drivers, these competitors. As Field Filler had the quickest lap of the race with a 15:295.
As the way the points are now, moving into the top 4 in points is going to be Field Filler and Twitch.
Wait, what?
Yeah, moving into the top 4 in points for this week. Fantastic job by Twitch and Field Filler tonight.
No kidding, that put us in the top 4.
That puts you guys up to the top 4.
Go,
Put
Field
Filler up to 3rd, Twitch up to 4th. Wow, fantastic race. Guys got beat on fuel strategy, for real. We got Typical in here?
Not yet. Did you invite him?
He's in here.
There he is!
And Typical with the upset win.
That's for sure.
Gas and go there with 10 to go. What a move to make. Twitch trying to pull off one of those Farvan flash and dashes that they do. They're pitting, coming off pit road, making 3 laps, and then pitting again. I thought that was going to be the move of the race, but it ended up being that move that Typical made with 10 to go of gas and go only. What a job for you, man. Ended up winning by like 6.5 seconds or so. Great job tonight, stealing one from the playoff boys. How was that win for you tonight, my friend?
Oh, it was good. I started in the back, but I drove people a little bit harder than I usually do, but I knew I had a good car to win. So all it was is track position and just being there at the right time to get it. And the no tires and gas only. I had that planned out the whole third stage.
Well, that was quite the plan, man. Quite the plan. Great job. First win of the season. What a way to do it right here at Bristol Motor Speedway. And Field Filler, you were picked to win tonight by quite a few people. You had quite a good car underneath. You had a little trouble there. I think you got a black flag in stage 1 at the one caution that we had when you were leading. Right. You got a black flag, went to the back of the pack, able to come back and finish 2nd. And like I said, that moved you up to 3rd in points in the top 4. Go heading closer and closer to Phoenix every single week. So that's a great run for you tonight. Not great stages, but absolutely a great finishing
Yeah.
spot. So good
Yeah,
job tonight for that on you, sir. How
Yeah.
was your race?
Well, it was good except for that. I mean, I couldn't believe I did that. I even had I think there was mini golf behind me. You want to know if he hit me? I said, no, he didn't hit me. I just gassed it at the wrong time. And yeah, I couldn't believe I did that to myself. And so yeah, that messed up my stage points for sure. But I'd like to say that cost me the win, but you know, I was still ahead of typical. Typical passed me. He had a heck of a car, and so I don't think it would have mattered if I wouldn't have made that mistake in the beginning. Typical probably still would have gotten that when his car was a lot faster than I saw this week. That's all I can say. So congratulations, Tip.
And then third place finisher, 49 points on the night, sweeping both stages, is Bam Bam Twitch, coming up short right there at the end, coming in third, man. What happened to where you ended up not being able to finish the deal?
When I pit the first time in stage 3, when I was scrolling up to adjust the fuel, I accidentally adjusted the tires and put it on 2 tires. And right when I saw it at the last second, I just couldn't change it back to 4. So
oh no.
My strategy was, the only chance that I had was go out, run some laps, and then when True caught me, I was like, oh, I can save 3 laps of fuel. So I pitted, took 4 tires, filled it up, and saved enough to make it to the end.
Well, congratulations on a top 3 finish.
Myself over again.
Great points night for you tonight. Moves you into that top 4, which is what you're fighting for Phoenix. So just, got to maintain it for the next couple of weeks. You have a 4-point lead over 5th place.
Who's in 5th?
True Death and Shovel tied for 5th.
Okay.
So, and you got Mucka right there in 7th, right on their back bumpers. So, it's a tight battle for that top 4, especially after tonight. Not having those top 3 in points there. Perky dropping all the way back to 8th place in the point standings by not showing up tonight. Jeez. So that's going to be rough for him. And poor Mopar dropping back to 9th after being the first car out tonight. So it's going to be an interesting race next week at Texas. I know all you boys have a great car there, especially the 3 in this room right now. After watching that All-Star race, Field Filler and Twitch both could have won that race had things just fallen their way in the All-Star race at Texas earlier this season. So I'm expecting both of y'all to have great runs next week. Definitely give Favre and Flash a run for their money, who will be back in the race next week. So stay tuned, guys. We'll be right back here next Sunday night at 8:45, where we're going to bring you the best in NASCAR Heat 5 racing, where we're down to 6 races to go in the playoffs. And right now, it's a toss-up for who's going to Phoenix. So you got Favre, Flash, Field, and Twitch in your top 4, but True Dash, Shovel, Mucka, Perky, and Mopar beating on their back bumpers to get that top 4 spots. Stay tuned, and we'll be back next week right here on the FRR Racing Network.